Hello, everyone. There for a sec.
Right.
Welcome to the Ready Set Grow show. I am Hillary, the marketing mom, and today with me is a special guest. The from the Fashion Arc. It's in gosh, it's
Ayin.
Ayin, right? Ayin
Good
from the Fashion
afternoon.
Arc. Yes. So
Thank
tell
you.
me a
Thank you
little
for
bit
having
about
me.
yourself.
All right. So as I said, my name is Ayin. I am the founder and lead consultant at the Fashion Art. We have been in business now for almost 4 years. I've been doing this actually 3.5 years full time. So what actually happens at the Fashion Art? We do branding and marketing consultancy for fashion designers as well as creatives. It has
Mhm.
been something that has been kind of born out of a gap slash necessity that I've been seeing in terms of the main mantra, basically outside of creating connections and sustainability is really we allow the creatives to create. So
Yes.
they do their part in terms of creating new products and services and their art and everything, and we help in terms of making sure that their messages go out properly. They understand their mission and vision, that they really understand their marketing and their branding, and their true story is then told that they get the right connections that they need to really have sustainable businesses.
Yes, I like that. I like that because right now, but even before, we need to have a buy local sort of push,
Yes,
right?
I
Now
think, yeah.
more than ever. Now more than ever.
Yeah, I think
I
especially
have.
for the economy and that's to support persons because there's so many people in terms of the entrepreneurial spirit that we have out here. But as a
Mhm.
first, when I think about support, and I would have said this numerous times, even just last week, when we think about support as well, it's not just in terms of the likes, shares, and our dollars, but even in terms of what you and myself, but
Mhm.
supporting the businesses themselves so that they can be positioned properly and that they are running proper businesses to take on demand, that they understand how they may need the website, that they have the email list, that they are running a proper business. So the back end support is also needed, apart from us liking, sharing, and also buying and supporting.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So, well, you gave a little history there, all right.
Mhm.
And for those of you joining, I forgot to and we just dove right in,
Yes,
right?
we did.
No beating around the bush, all right. So for those who are joining, don't forget to let us know where you're coming in from and share this, all right. This interview with Ayin from the Fashion Arc, and as well, I just want to put a plug in there for those entrepreneurs out there who would like to get featured. Just send me a message and we will get you organized to be on the show so that you could also showcase your business. But why fashion? I
Why fashion? Why not? But
why not?
in all honesty, my background actually is in tourism and marketing. But
Mhm.
outside of that, so I've most of my professional life, I have worked in different spheres when it came to tourism and hospitality. Because my background, I did hospitality undergrad and tourism management as my master's with marketing. But it has been working in different sectors of product development, doing PR, communications, and even marketing. I have always been, I think to even now, I look this way not based on style, but because I have a hair loss condition called alopecia. So it's that's why I have no hair. But I've always been one to stand out, not just in the way that I look, which is now about 10 years this way, but in terms of my style as well too. I've always kind of seeked out or sought out, sorry, styles or unique items that would speak to who I am. So I've always known a lot of local fashion designers or up and coming or emerging designers and persons who made their own pieces. So I've always seen that as speaking about my style. And I've always been approached by persons in terms of where did you get this? I've never seen this before. Where did this come from? And to me it
Yes.
seemed easy because I had a lot of friends who were doing these things. So to me it was simple for me to just call up a friend or let someone design this or my mom might make something for me and I ended up just working with someone at the time, a colleague of mine, and she as well, from her background, did stuff in terms of production and fashion and different things. And we just sat there and decided, you know what, maybe we should do something. There are up markets, there are different types of craft markets out here, but there's nothing strictly fashion.
All
So we
right.
started this fashion market called Racks at the time. We had about 4 or 5 events in those where it was strictly local fashion, things that were 100% either designed here or locally made. Because, you know, it just wanted to show as well. So we have this here, We don't need the fast fashion. We don't need the Gaps, the Old Navies, the H&Ms, Forever 21s, for everything. We have everything that you could have right here.
Right here.
So the markets actually started, and it started off first. The first one was, as you know, let's try it out and see. We didn't expect the outpour of support that we got, having 25 vendors, over 300 people walking through the doors. But while having this event, I saw at least the gap there from people not being able to present themselves properly, not even knowing how to sell, how to display their products, how to even promote themselves properly. And I saw too, because of my background in understanding the product development, the PR, the communications, and everything, I could have helped them with that. And the art itself being the communicator and the connector is where the business kind of came on. So at first, it was just supposed to be that I would host workshops to help people with it. But then I eventually started to take on one-on-one clients who wanted a little more help with their brands and businesses. So it just kind of started off with me always seeing fashion as something that was just a part of me anyway, not seeing that it was actually something that could be done. And then too, I still saw it as the creativity that we have in Trinidad, and which is all a part of our culture and our history, is still connected to our tourism industry and what we have to offer as a tourism product. So I saw this as a way to, even though it's kind of segueing away from my professional life and the education being fully tourism, and it came into fashion. It's still like, it's still all under the same umbrella. Because things, what we have to offer, it then is being shown outside anyway, to the world, to the diaspora, to everyone else. And it shows that this is what we do here. And people are also always looking at us for inspiration in terms of the local and Caribbean sphere. So let's hone in and own what we have and really put this together into a proper package that we can sell to the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So tell me, how would a local, like, what would you, okay, so not getting too into, because this may give away a process, right? But what is a typical way that a local fashion designer will come through? So whether they are, let's say they're not up and coming, but say you've seen them a couple of times that you're at the market, what will you take them through then to be able to
bring
get
them
out
up
there?
So, but first thing too, my services are all a la carte. It's all individualized, because everybody, no one person needs the same type of help. As I said too, and then some people are different levels of the business curve too. Some are just starting off, some might be rebranding. There are some that are established that may still be missing something. I've never done a website. They've only been selling in Trinidad, that type of thing, and it's time for them to be outside. So the process has been, most times it'll be through, I do creative chats every week. So I have different catchment areas to have people. But like when so through the creative chats, we have discussions weekly where we just kind of do networking with different designers, different creatives on the street, because have people from soap makers, photographers, everybody. They all kind of do, it's like a mastermind and accountability as well. But from that, sometimes they see that they may need extra help. I also do webinars, and when I do that as well too, it lights a bulb for them, and then they realize that they need more assistance. Similarly as well to when we do the pop-ups, and then I may take them on as a client. So what sometimes may need to happen is that they may see they've done one or two collections and they need to do more. So they may need to possibly look into influencer marketing. They may possibly need to look into getting into new retail spaces, finding people to assist with production as well, because most times a lot of these businesses are doing everything themselves.
Under their own roof.
They're stitching, they're packaging, they're selling, they're doing delivery. But if they have actually put together a proper process where they're being branded and promoted properly and they're getting more demand, they can actually possibly hire someone or outsource their production. So I assist with that as well too. So we assist with the production, we assist with looking for new clients for them, which is finding retailers so they don't always just have to sell out of their home. They can then be attached to possibly like a Bang Bang or some other store or in the region as well, because I do work regionally as well too. Or even getting them into regional events, trade shows and well too, so people see what they do. We do PR for them. We do a full marketing plan. We assist with getting the message out, understanding their brand story, understanding their brand avatar as well too. Because some people, when you ask them, who are you making for? And they tell you everyone. It can never be everyone.
Exactly. Yes.
So
even if I would
start from scratch with somewhere, we work on that persona, and then you work out your USP, and then we put together a proper package. Then we can properly brand you, properly market you, so you get increased demand, increased sales, increased awareness. And then, of course, you can then, with that cash coming in, be able to increase your production, we possibly do a proper rebranding, pay for our website, get e-commerce, look into international shipping, that type of thing.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That sounds, yes, very fantastic.
Yeah, but as I said, it's I do offer a lot of different things, but it's all based on what persons need. We can then tailor
Right.
to them.
Within the fashion space. That's
Yes.
amazing. Yeah.
And
Because
even for arts, I do things for artisans. I have done curated art shows as well too, done PR for them, help them find more clients, or even find ways to translate their art into different things. So it's not just print. They can do illustrations and put them onto products, that type of
products.
thing too. Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
So,
Ooh,
and especially right now, pivoting is a big thing.
it's a big thing, yes, because one of the things that I always wondered, right? I'm an engineer by trade, came into
Mm-hmm.
the digital marketing space, right? So my background's so you probably know where I land in the digital marketing space, where
Yes.
an engineer would feel comfortable. Right, it's not on the creative end, I can tell you that much. But one of the things that I always wondered was, how do artists make money outside of their print? Now I'm asking that from the, yes, because when you buy a paint, I've been to some of these art shows and I'm just like, I can never afford any of these paintings. It's just
Yeah,
like,
that's the
yeah.
originals, but if they
Mhm.
prints are
Yes.
cheaper, and then as I said, another way that they can pivot is actually then do some type of sublimation or do things onto other
Onto
products,
other products, yes.
Yeah, so you
And
can put your artwork onto your cloth, a cup, a mug, a
a a
bag,
book. And the funny thing is, we
anything.
see we see it internationally, and I think that's something that you spoke about earlier with the local, or maybe when
Yeah.
we were chatting before. We see all of these things going on outside,
Mhm.
right? The foreigners, because I was looking for this. I'm
I
looking for
actually have,
this journal. Yeah.
I actually have a journal too because I myself
Yeah.
actually have to, yeah. So that's art.
That's
I
art.
started to
Yeah.
do some pivoting as well. I have two. Yeah, whenever I have it, two or one. I think just one. Well, actually, I have three things I can show. Yeah. So I have actually myself started to pivot to outside of doing these one-on-one service
Hmm.
consultations and doing events and stuff because I have a virtual pop-up coming up. So that's a pivot as well because of the physical. We can't do too much
Limitations.
physical right now, the
Exactly.
limitations. But there's this brand called Lush Kingdom. He for sure, he's an illustrator. So he has put, this is his
Nice.
artwork and it's now on a notebook. Someone else
Exactly.
from Jamaica has started to do portraits. She does portraits and she's put them
Beautiful.
onto notebooks. And then even I have started this designer. He's just actually come out of UTT, Leighton Star. So this is actually my journal that I have actually worked with him to get this done. But this is his artwork.
Work. Exactly.
And it's
Yes.
now on a journal. So
Hmm.
I could put this on a bag, I could put this on a t-shirt or anything else. So this is his illustration branded, of course, with my things, but it's now on a journal that people can
Exactly.
that can
Right.
use.
And that's a revenue stream for him now,
Exactly. And
right?
especially right now, and then you're thinking about with COVID happening, a lot of people, one thing I've actually suggested to a lot of persons as well too is looking at what people need. We always need to look at that. It's not all about what you want to create because people may not want it. But
Exactly.
now, especially people want to feel comfortable, they want to feel secure, they want health and wellness has skyrocketed. So certain things into that thing. So journaling, a lot of people started to do, writing notes down and different things. So it's just really
Right.
finding out what's going on. And even so, I have something, if I can stretch to get it here. There's another artist from Trinidad, Halcyon Pear. So she still has her larger pieces that you may not be able to, as you say, it might be a little out of your budget. But these things are like $100 each.
Yes.
So and they're gift
And then
items
you
and they
could,
actually and
yes.
they come as well too with their own little easel. So that is as well part of the
Well,
packaging. So sometimes what they may need to do, yes, they may have your larger 12 by 12 or even larger pieces, but then you can still do minis and still make money. And this becomes like a collection so that at some point I can start building and buying more
yes.
minis and then it becomes something larger.
Something but larger, yes. Because I'm
Yeah, so it's
thinking of
just
like
really
tiles. You could end up
tiling
having a
and
whole
then you do something
tiling.
because that's my plan
Yes.
as well at some point to actually have a lot of her things on my wall.
Right.
So it's like, so they just need to, and I think that sometimes, as I said, so that's why I'm there. Because the
Hmm.
creatives in their mind are thinking of just creating more new things, but then they're not too sure how this can then translate into money
Money.
or into dollars or to reaching their clients, especially right now. Because people have disposable income, but they're still thinking about what I need more than I want.
One.
So how do you help people with that? People would want artwork because it really does uplift and enlighten and different things, but it's how you reach into them. You can't go and expect people to pay $2,000 for something, yeah. But if you maybe charge 200, they'll be like, I could start with this and still say I'm supporting local, you know?
Exactly.
It starts the conversation at least, yeah.
Yes. Well, that's fantastic. I know I put the link to the website inside of the post, but yes, if you want to reach out to Ayin, definitely visit her website. And if you are creative and it's not just for fashion,
we do artisans. I've done work with soap makers, people who do body oils, artists as well, even boutique owners who are looking to see if they can include local into their space, or maybe need help with merchandising and different things like that, or even secret shoppers. We do that because we assist too as well with customer service, because I've been training that too, so we can help on that aspect as well. And I think now it's really just about building the creative industry and even just small businesses on a whole, and really making sure, as I said, that they're positioned properly to really take on what's currently taking place, that we can really increase our economic development, social and environmental and everything in between based on what we do, and keep the dollars in, let people know what you have as well too, because there are a lot of people who have businesses and people don't know. And that's the next thing too.
That's the other thing too, yes.
It's all about education, awareness. Unless you're involved, but it's about education, awareness, involvement, promotion, PR, and everything. And that's all a part of what we do. And people could always just reach out to me, as I said, on the website, thefashionarch.com, or you can check us on Facebook at The Fashion Arch as well. We actually, as I said, starting to do these online pop-ups. We're testing one out now because I really don't know if I want to go back into physical until possibly Christmas, where again you can see who these different brands and the products that they have to offer, and really support and show your love for local, and you're seeing actually the person, well, via a screen, but what they promote and hear their story as well.
Definitely. So where can they get information about this pop-up? Is it
even on the website as well? Once you go to the website, you'll see there's a link to the top that says virtual pop-up. Just click on that.
All right, wonderful.
Yeah, so it's through Zoom, so people will just have to register and we send them the link.
Okay then, great.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, thank you for being on. It's
no
Friday.
Thank you so much for having me. Yes, it's Friday.
And actually today's a public holiday in Trinidad, but as entrepreneurs, we work all the time.
It doesn't really matter. I've had 2 meetings already for the morning.
Likewise. So, all right. So have a great day, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday next week. You're in for a little treat. We are starting a new segment. On Tuesday, it wouldn't be on Monday. So see you next week, Monday through Wednesday, then Friday, 12:30. You know, Thursday is our BD TV TT live series. All right. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.